Dumelangi Abshini. Hello, guys. The reason I do not like vlogging during the week because I'm always looking this terrible. I am so exhausted. I'm so tired. Guys, oh, but again, guys, today I took a shower for you guys, at least. So I'm getting ready to go to bed. Oh, this looks so disgusting. Let's put this closer. Getting ready to go to bed. But I was like, "Ay, man, I did promise you guys, well, this week I'm going to be vlogging every day. I think that's better. I did promise you guys, I'll be vlogging every day. So I was like, let me just keep to my promise for once. I know I've never kept to my promises about posting videos. I'm going to post tomorrow and then I don't post. So, okay. So basically, well, picking up where we left off yesterday. So we're talking about me being an au pair in the United States of America, and in Atlanta. That was my first family. So I thought, okay, maybe today let me talk about the things you need to discuss with your potential host family, because it's very, guys, anyone who is interested in being an au pair, it is very, very important to talk about these things before you go to your potential host family. It is important to tell them your expectations. As much as you are there as a worker, but you stay there, you live there, it's your home as well, you know. For example, if you don't like pets, don't take a family that has pets just because I want to go to America. Do not do that, because you will be living like your life in that house will be hell. I'm sorry to use that language, but I am telling you. So I'm just going to discuss a few things which I had discussed with my first family. So mainly it was okay, like, so the obviously, so it's an interview, right? So they'll ask you, what kind of a person are you? Guys, don't sell them dreams. Don't sell them dreams and say, well, now you can take care of 7 kids, only one. Do not do that. Guys, this thing is real. Don't do that. So then they told me, no, we have 3 kids, but you'll only be caring for 2 kids until 3 months, right? Got okay, sharp. I understand. And I asked them, what do they expect? No, they asked me what, like, to tell them about myself. I was frank with them. Told them I'm an extrovert. Number 1, I love going out. The reason I'm saying I love going out, got the first interview, is so that when I get there and I'm like, I want to go out, Baska shocked or surprised, oh, you go out, you know? I am Catholic, I am Christian, so that on Holy Thursday, when I say I am going to church, it's understandable. It's understood by them who Umbali is going to church on Holy Thursday. Umbali is on a fasting period. Ya Lent. Umbali is in this time, ki Advent. You understand? That is the main reason I had noted all these things. I even wrote this on my profile. I told them, Kaing. What else did I tell them? Can't remember what else we spoke about. But then, food. I spoke about food. I spoke about how I love food. I can't leave my house, go South Africa where I'm fed at least 4 meals a day, and come to another country where I'm not gonna be fed. Hi guys, no, never. So I told them, I eat. I eat. And that's the whole reason why I'm so big, because I eat. I feed my body, I feed my soul. And when I'm stressed out, I eat even worse. So, are you ready to have someone who eats so much? You know, that kind of thing. So, you need to prepare them. And then they told me about themselves. And then they told me about their expectations, or rather my duties. So, the reason they tell you these things, and if they don't, you ask them, okay, since Limpatla, what am I required to do there, you know? Because remember, you are an au pair. You are not a nanny. You are not a household keeper. How clean, how see, you are an au pair. Au pair works 10 hours a day maximum, 45 hours a week maximum, 1 weekend off in a month. If you're lucky to have a family like like me, where you don't work on weekends, that's good. But the whole week, the 5 days will be working, you know. And with the fact that there's school, you talk about school. Okay, going back, sorry, keep jumping very fast. Going back to the fact, I asked them, what is your expectation of me? What do you want me to do? What are my duties there? I don't know, wake up in the like on a normal day, like just give me a schedule, start a week or start a day, and just give me an idea on how I will be working. But okay, you're expected to start work ka 7, sometimes ke 7:30. At more, well, slightly like 8, but mostly it's from 7 or from after 7:30. And then that time you help. So they had 3 kids, right? And 2 went to school when I got there. One was in kindergarten, omo naliko pre-K. So my duty was to help get the kids ready, because if I start work at 7, so if I start work at 7, okay, that's my host kid who just walks in my room without even knocking. Hello, what do you want? I don't know, baby. I don't want you. I want to kiss you, but I don't want you appearing on my video. Okay.
I will find Creeper. Okay.
Okay, baby. I love you. Okay, that was unexpected. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, my expectation, my day schedule. So I would have to help the mom or the parents with the kids to get them ready for school, because yeah, that's another important thing, driving. I had to get them ready for school, because in the morning they would drop them off koskolong, and then in the afternoon I would pick up the older kid. So she was 4, the boy was 2, and the other girl nearly a few months old, who was always at home. So at 3 months, that's when I started caring for her. So that was my expectation. Prepare lunch. I mean, a snack for them when you pick them up at school. Prepare something for them, like snack nyana. You are going to cook for the kids, and sometimes for yourself. If we're not cooking, we expect you to cook for our kids. Can you cook? Yeah. What kind of food do they eat? We are very simple people. We're vegetarian, but our kids eat chicken and meat. No, I'm not vegetarian, so I'm sorry, I can't take you. But don't worry. And the reason I say that, because I know in the long run it's gonna be a problem. They were like, don't worry, and I will buy you your food. What do you eat? I did a list now of the things I eat. But okay, fine, don't worry about it. We'll buy you food. We'll buy you the food you eat. And then what else? And then I also asked them about driving. Are they expecting me to drive their kids? Oh, one other expectation is, if the kids are not at school, have play dates with the sister's kids, because the sister also had an au pair who's my friend. She's from Colombia. Hi, Miss Angie. But she left already. So I was expected to have play dates with the cousins. Expected to take the kids to the library, to the park, like activities. Any activities, I was supposed to do that. I was expected to drive the kids as well. So which means you need to have a driver's license. You can't do this without a driver's license. You can't be an au pair without a driver's license. You can't be an au pair usatibu swimmer, because how are you gonna save these poor kids when they drown? Who's save a win? You understand? You can't do this without a matric certificate, and yeah, basically those are the minimum requirements. So I asked them, am I expected to drive Barrier? Public transport. Okay, so if I'm not working, obviously when I'm working, I'll use your car or whichever car you assign me to use. So if I'm not working, how will I travel? Is there any like public transportation from the house to the mall, to wherever, to bars? Barry, well, there is, but yasokodisa nanan. So you either use Uber, or we will get you a car which you will use on weekends or like on your personal time. Kababuta, what are the rules of using the car? You have to ask, guys. There's so many people who get into this program without the knowledge of all these things. You have to ask. And I'm not saying I asked all these things. Most of the things I only learned as I was going. I'm like, shucks, I should have asked this, because now bring it up and saying, I need turning this. So it's like you didn't ask. It it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. So bamfa the rules of the car and gas as well, how they will provide gas or when they'll provide gas, how far I can take the car. That's also because we travel road trips with your friends. Are you even allowed to take a car? Got to go the road trips? Excuse me, you need to ask all that. What else? I feel like this is gonna be my vlogging spot. What else? Curfew, guys. Trust me, people come here and immediately think, my family's gonna be chilled. I'm not gonna have a curfew. It doesn't matter, guys. Obuntle and I get ready to go party at 10. We leave the house at 11. So if when your parents or your host parents say curfew got 10, darling, askis, we can't go with you. And then you can't even now fight them and say, I'm going to curfew in. In Atlanta, I had a curfew when I was working. So if I had worked the following day, they asked me to come back home, at least get 10, so that I'd rest. So that I get to in the morning, I'm fresh and in a good mood, in a proactive mood to be able to take off the kids and most importantly the baby. So it made sense. But gutty weekends when I'm not working, I had no curfew. I could come back at 5 as long as I don't make noise. That's it. So I was in the basement. You also ask your room, guys. It's important. It is important to know where you will be sleeping. You are planning to stay with these people for a year, a minimum of a year. And if you like them, you can even stay 2 years, Lebon. So you need to ask how your room is set up, where your room is set up. It is very, very important. You need to ask the rules of the house, of your room. Are you even allowed to bring your friends over to sleep over? Go that house, Like me, my family was kind of strict about having guests coming to sleep over. But like they asked me to tell them like beforehand because they had a little baby thing, and my room, so I was in the basement and just above my room was their room and that's where the baby slept. So every time I left, I should make sure I take my key so that I use the basement door so that I don't disturb them if they at the front door. Because every time you open the front door, the alarm system would say, front door open, front door close. And just how can I got the front door? Upstairs, it was the other kid's room. And just here, got that floor, give more where the baby sleeps. And everyone hears it, So you need to be very aware of all these things. You ask these things, guys. Don't just and then Kausan, you guys are having to go through rematch because of things you'd never discussed or things you discussed but when you were like, I'm okay with the curfew. And then now you see a Bombali who only leave the house at 10. Then you're like, basile laba. It's not fair. It's not fair on the family and on the kids. And it's not fair on you as well because you are at a disadvantage because you didn't ask all these necessary questions. So these are just the things you need to know before you commit to live with someone else. Don't just go in and say, I am going to au pair in America. I am excited. I love it. Don't do that, my darling. You will suffer. You will live very miserable. Do not do that to yourself. Please and thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same spot. I love the spot. Same spot. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Sleep. Good morning to anyone who's waking up around the world. I love you. It has been a long day. Has been a fuck damn day. Basically. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the activity that's been happening. I love you guys. I am getting so much feedback. So many people want to be au pairs. Hey, so you guys just be here this week. Just be friends with YouTube this week. I love you guys. Thank you. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like and share. Click on the notification button just down here. Just click there and you'll be notified every time I post a video. Thank you guys. Good night. Be blessed. Bye. Mwah.